Lands? Well, we don't need lands. All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to another Monday video here on CoolStuffInc.com. We got a spicy one here for you. Let me tell you. So we are Zendikar Rising in Modern, and we are Belching. That's right. Of course, the modal double-faced cards. Really could have done a better job on the marketing on that one. The spell lands, as I've been calling them, are here, and they allow us to play a no-land Goblin Charbelcher deck that has 20 lands in it. Which is as easy as that. Goblin Charbelcher, of course, well-known combo card for many, many years. 4-mana artifact. They're mad to tap it, and basically you reveal cards from your deck to hit a land, and the target takes that much damage. Well, but Lieutenant Dan, we ain't got no lands. No lands here. No lands here. Of course, all of our spell lands are spells in the front, therefore don't count for Charbelcher. So you basically just have a 4-mana artifact that says tap 3 mana to tap this and deal damage equal to the number of cards in your deck to your opponent. So 7 mana kill. Most Charbelcher decks you see in other formats similar to this, but they usually don't have actual lands in them. They're just playing more copies of Chrome Mox and Elvish Spirit Guide and other ways to make mana. We got that. We still have our rituals here. Of course, Irencrag Feat, the best possible one. Just makes the full 7 mana we need. Makes 7 mana. Cast Belcher and activate it. Also have Pyretic Ritual, Desperate Ritual, Manamorphose, Simian Spirit Guide. The usual things we'd expect to see in a Belcher deck. Now, there are a few other things going on here as well. We also have Recross the Paths. Now, this is a 3-mana card that basically says, keep flipping cards to get a land and put it in play. Well, we don't got no lands within Dan. This means that we can sort our entire deck because the cards go on the bottom in any order. So whole deck is flipped, and then all the cards go back in any order you want, meaning you can stack your deck. So you can stack a Manamorphose into a Charbelcher, or whatever you need to stack to win the game. Very commonly, we can use Reforge the Soul for its miracle cost. Stack this on top. The following turn, we cast this for the miracle, draw 7 cards. We stack our all of our rituals and our Belcher and stuff under it, and bam, there you go. So multiple ways to win the game. Of course, our lands here. Most of these are just going to be lands. They have some utility as well. Spikefield Hazard can kill Thalia. Valakut Awakening can draw some cards. So little utility. For the most part, these are just lands that aren't lands. And what I really like about this list is by Rule Boren, when 5-0 in a league. I love the prison elements. So Blood Moon and Chalice the Void, of course, play very, very well with Simian Spirit Guide and rituals anyway. Can lock out large swaths of your opponent's deck and make it harder for them to interact with you. Fits perfectly. So our way to slow our opponent down and buy time for our combo is right here. That's the main deck. Sideboard is mostly obvious. We have Leyline of Sanctity against Thoughtseize decks. Makes sense. We have Veil of Summer against counterspell decks. Makes sense. We have Lightning Bolt against creatures, Meddling Mage, Thalia, etc. Makes sense. Wilt against artifacts and enchantments. Makes sense. The one really interesting part of the package is right here. One collected company, not a number you usually see. 1 Thassa's Oracle and 1 Undercity Informer. What do these cards do? Undercity Informer basically says pay 1 and mill your entire deck. You reveal cards to get a land. All of our cards go in the graveyard. And of course, Thassa's Oracle is our favorite win condition for many combo decks. And how do you get lucky here with your collected company? Well, you use Recross the Paths to set it up. You put company on top, and Oracle and the Informer under it. You cast company, put the Oracle and the Informer in play. With the Oracle trigger on the stack, you pay 1, you sack your Informer, mill your entire deck, Oracle wins the game. So this is our backup plan when Belching is a little sketchy. Maybe our opponent has Leyline of Sanctity or Stony Silence, things like that. So a little alternate win condition here we can set up with our Recross the Path. So that's the deck. Very explosive. Full disclosure, it's my second time recording this video. I never curate my content. All right. Win, lose, or draw, I always put it up. But unfortunately, Magic Online, usually the interface on Magic Online is first card clicked, last card drawn. So if you scry 2, it was a bolt and a helix. And you enter the bolt next turn, you click the helix, then put the bolt on, and the bolt will be on top. Recross the Paths is the exact opposite. So I was recording the video for this, and we actually stacked our entire deck backwards. And we obviously lost the game because of it. So decided to redo the video. So here we go. Let's do it. Let's belch some people. But first, we've worked from our sponsors at CoolStuffInc.com.
CoolStuffInc is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, round one, winning die rolls. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. We have lands. It may look like we don't have lands, but we have lands. We actually have a turn 1 Blood Moon on the play. We can go Turntimber as a land, pay 3 life, Spirit Guide, Ritual, Blood Moon. It kind of uses most of our hand, but turn 1 Blood Moon on the play in Modern, you have like an 85 to 90% chance you're going to really just turn your opponent's deck off. They can't fetch. Occasionally they'll be playing Burn and kill you, but we're going to keep this and go for the turn 1 Blood Moon. It's just kind of hard not to. We have 2 more lands, so we have plenty of things to do. And we're going to really hope our opponent doesn't go Mountain Goblin Guide. That's our plan here. All right, so Serpentine Wood, pay 3 life. Spirit Guide. Ritual. Blood Moon. Go. I imagine this like elicits and can't talk, sorry. I imagine this elicits a concession. I couldn't say it fast enough. The word elicits is too hard to say. I was going to say this elicits a concession like 20% of the time, so they don't show what they're playing. So, easy game. Definitely expect some fast games with this deck. Not that fast, but all right. Well, we know nothing, so we're just going to stand pat. We could bring in our company Oracle package. We just don't know what they're playing. Normally, we'd be boarding out Chalice or Blood Moon if it was bad, but we don't know if it's bad or not. So just submit our deck list and go again, you know? Opponent wins game 1 by not allowing us to sideboard properly. Game 2, we have land, Ritual, Spirit Guide, Feet, Belcher, Blood Moon. All right, opponent keeps 7. We're going to keep. This hand is actually pretty close to nuts. Castle Garenbrig. I imagine it's going to be a good matchup for us. Another Blood Moon. We could turn one Blood Moon again. But I think I would rather just save. I guess we have Irencrag feet too, actually. So we would only need the Irencrag to belch them. So we can go Shatterskull, Spirit Guide, Ritual, Blood Moon. And then we have 2 of the needed 4 mana to cast the thing. Otherwise, we're going Shatterskull on 1, then turn 2. Let's just have a turn 2 kill here. So we're just going to go with the turn 2 kill. I don't imagine the Castle Garenbrig deck will be able to interact with us. Usually it's Amulet or Titan or something like that. So let's play this tapped. Say go. Next turn is Ritual, Spirit Guide, Feet. Kill you. Yeah, Amulet of Vigor, sure. As long as they don't kill us this turn, I think we're fine. Oh no. Not a Boreal Gracer. Anything but a Boreal Gracer. Oh, another Ritual too? Wow, this is, didn't even need the land. Pay 3. Ritual. Little Spirit Guide, Irencrag feet, a little Belcher, and this could be the shortest video of all time. Pretty rude, huh? Pretty rude. This is the kind of deck where if your opponent is playing, say, Grixis Death Shadow, Thoughtseize, Stubborn Denial, Inquisition, 10-10 Death Shadow, super fast clock, it's tough to win. If your opponent is not playing interactive pieces, oh boy, you just get them. So we're on the play again. Let's go. It's going to be the shortest video of all time. Valakut Awakening, Recovery. Pretty good hand. We have the Irencrag Ritual and everything again. Unfortunately, we have the Recross the Paths. We've naturally drawn Reforge the Soul. So that combo is a little, the Recross gets much worse when you can't Reforge the Soul, but this is still a pretty good hand. We're going to keep this and not be too sad about it. We draw another Ritual. We'll have a Ritual or an untapped land. We're at least rolled up for turn 3. So Probably. We'll see. Hand's good. Hand's good. Opponent also keeps 7. We're going to lead on the Valakut Awakening. Or, I'm sorry, Valakut Stoneforge. Valakut Stoneforge. They're going to lead on Kabira Plateau. Okay. I don't know what deck plays this card, but sure. We draw Tangled Florahedron. All right. I might actually end up playing that next turn. Probably not, but play lands. There you go. Snow-covered plains. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. Ouch. That card is good against us. That card is good against us. So, of course, makes our rituals basically non-existent. We draw Simian Spirit Guide. So, unfortunately, without Thalia, we would have killed him this turn. We're 3-4 feet Belcher. We're probably going to need to put the Belcher in play and then kill them the following turn. Probably can't do it all at once. There's no point in playing the things in mana creatures played in the land. So, I guess we're just playing Tangled Florahedron and just saying go. This would be, yeah. All right. Yeah, I guess, or Tangled Veil, I mean. All right. Thalia's real good. Definitely a good anti-combo card for sure. The good news is that they're mono white, they probably can't get this Goblin Charbelcher off the battlefield, so just putting it in play should be reasonable. Leonin Arbiter. Oh, don't Ghost Quarter me. Oh, thank God. Thank God, no Ghost Quarter. Land? Untap Lander is also just cast. Oh, man. Irencrag feet. We can't really do much. We're 1 mana short of casting Irencrag feet. None of our cards really do anything. Rituals are blank. Irencrag costs 5. We only have 4. We could also just cast Charbelcher if we had a land, so we're just going to say go, unfortunately. We could play a defensive Spirit Guide. We kind of need the mana for the Irencrag feet, so or Belcher, so we're just going to pray they don't draw Ghost Quarter, I guess. We do have the mana to pay for an Arbiter, but how dare our opponent impede our progress? How dare? And saying go. So land? That's a land. So I guess we actually only have green lands. So Irencrag feet. Maybe we can just use Ritual, I guess. So play this untapped. Ritual to get the red. Spirit Guide, feet. But then Charbelcher still costs extra anyway. So we're probably going to play the Belcher, I guess. And just say go. So Serpentine Wood, pay 3 life. And just cast Belcher and hope they can't deal with it. If I get Mana Tithe here, I'm going to be real sad. Actually, you know what? Maybe we actually play Irencrag feet in case they have Mana Tithe. Because we'll also have Belcher in our hand, not Irencrag feet. Sure. Why not? All right, so let's play, a Desperate Ritual, which will just give us the red mana necessary to cast Irencrag feet. Cast Belcher for 5, not 4, unfortunately. 2 left over, just say go. And hope they have no way to kill my Belcher. Or me, I guess, but you know, Arbiter's not exactly a beatdown machine, so. Coming in. Moving to discard. Moving a discard when dead seems weird. Yeah, you gotta concede first because you don't want to show many cards you've already lost. So kind of a weird game. Thalia would have been really good if it had more going on for it, but it just didn't. So I would say Blood Moon's not gonna be good against them. Probably a basic Plains deck. Honestly, Chalice is also probably bad against them. So let's bring in our bolts for sure. Could bring in the company package as well in case they have what's it called? Leyline of Sanctity or Stony Silence. We still have 2 slots. I mean, I just don't think Blood Moon will do much against them. They're probably mono white. And then Chalice. Typically, the mono white decks don't have many 1-drops. Bring Wilt, I guess, in case they have some sort of enchantment that stops us and just cycles anyway. I think that's probably the most reasonable thing to do. All right, so land. Like, kind of like we have Spikefield here. It does kill a Thalia. It's our only red source, though. I'm a little surprised there's so many green lands, honestly. I feel like there should be a few more red lands. Eldrazi Temple. Okay, so Blood Moon maybe looks a little better. Not a red land. But we're going to play this land and keep the Spikefield Hazard in our hand. Okay. I want to draw the red untapped mythic land. Not quite. Not quite. I think we're going to play Valakut Awakening and just say go. And if they thought not seer us, we'll Spirit Guide, Spikefield Hazard, kill Thalia. But I don't see a reason to burn a Spirit Guide to kill Thalia yet. We're not really under extreme duress or anything, so... Ghost Quarter, Leon and Arbiter. Crap. Alright, so they get to Ghost Quarter us. We don't actually have any basics anyway, so we don't even need Leon and Arbiter. It's not like we're like playing a basic land to find. So whatever, I guess. That sucks, but sure. I'm a little more inclined to just Spikefield Hazard now. Now we're a little more behind and die is even better, so we're going to have to kill it. I don't have any red now anyway, so we're just going to do it. Hopefully there are no more Ghost Quarters in our future. I did see some of these lists that were actually playing one basic mountain in a sideboard for this exact purpose. We've drawn a Wilt. I don't mind cycling Wilt for 3 life, I think. Thought Not Seer here would probably be their ideal curve. I guess maybe have a Vial or something, but Thalia, Arbiter, Ghost Quarter, Thought Not Seer would be pretty good. Okay. Should let it resolve. They take the Wilt, it's fine. This is a random card, so they want to take a random card, sure. But if I cycle right now and they draw Belcher, they'll take the Belcher, so... We're honestly pretty close to just like reforging the soul for value. Which isn't great, but Wasteland definitely pretty good against us. It's kind of cute. They can take our land if they want to. Not something you usually see. They took the Reforge the Soul, sure. Psycho Wilt, Lightning Bolt, okay. Lightning Bolt. Alright, I mean, we can Manamorphose red, double bolt the Thought Not Seer and get our card back. Just buys a lot of time too, killing their 4/4s, you know, not too bad. So we'll hold the Manamorphose. We don't have any colors at the moment. Recross the Paths. Like to play 3 life. No. All right, we can use Recross to set up our company combo. We'll need to draw a mana, but this is not Seer again. All right, Blade Splicer, sure. Opponent is playing a bunch of really fair creatures. All right, let's just get him next turn, I guess. Sure, this is great. So play this, Recross the Paths. Again, Reforge the Soul is gone now, which is a little annoying, but all right, so last time we did this, it was the wrong way. It is not first card clicked, last card drawn. Click each card to put it on the bottom of your library. So you click card. You want to click the first card you want. So we want Company, Oracle, Informer, and then we want, I guess we want like a backup plan. So the backup plan is just play. I don't think we ever could have a backup plan here. It doesn't really matter, honestly. I guess we'll just put the creatures in the company. I don't know why that would matter. And then we'll do Manamorphose into I don't even know. Again, if the company fails, it's not gonna matter, I don't think. Feet, Belcher. And then we'll just do everything else. I'm not gonna sit here and spend an hour and a half organizing my deck. Sorry, folks. There's definitely an optimal way you could stack your deck here, but I don't think it matters if the company doesn't work, so. So they just gotta not be able to stop me from casting company next turn. We have the extra mana for the ritual. So you just gotta like have them, company on top. Actually, it's probably better to put a bad card on top and then put it on the bottom. Now we just told them we have company coming, but company coming. Luke, we're gonna have company. So a little oopsie there, I guess. I don't know what they would like have that they would interfere with us and not do anyway, but all right, so we're gonna say go. And they have a Ghost Quarter on top, which they put to the bottom. They put Wasteland on the bottom? That would have won them the game. That's interesting. So we only have enough mana to cast company and activate the thing. Yeah, that's a pretty weird one, honestly. All right, well, I screwed up. We have to cast Manamorphose and draw a card. Oh my god. This is so embarrassing. Yep, totally screwed up. Okay, well, I made a boo-boo. I forgot that I had the Manamorphose would have us drawing a card. So therefore, because how I stack things, we would draw one of our two things we need to company into and therefore lose the game. If I cast the company, we'll hit, I guess this is our backup plan. We were going to hit the creatures and then just go for the Belcher next turn because we have Manamorphose on top. We can draw, and we had Irencrag and Belcher. All right, maybe we can fix this. Maybe we just actually company for two creatures, block, and then win the game next turn with Manamorphose Ritual. That's so silly. All right. If that's the case, then we're just gonna say go and give it the old plan B. This is why I don't play Doomsday. End step, even Mind Sensor. Sure. All right, we'll cast Collected Company. Surprise. Yeah, so we put two Manamorphose on top, so we're still good there. Undercity Informer is a 2/3, And Thassa's Oracle's a 1/3. So I guess we're just taking those two. We're not actually going to win the game. That's fine. But I guess if we take this, we have to mess with our top cards. And the rest on the bottom. Yeah, we're actually not going to take the Oracle. So just going to block to stay alive here. Look, one of the most important things in Magic is you make a mistake, you're in a new game state. And you need to figure out how to win from that game state. Doesn't matter how you get there. All right? It matters how you get out of there. And being able to hunker down, find the right play, and then fix your mistake and win the game is an important skill to have. A lot of people will just kind of mentally concede a game before, so we draw to Manamorphose, I believe, right? Right, so you make red, I believe. Draw Irencrag feet, correct. And then we're going to Desperate Ritual. Then we're going to Manamorphose again, make red. Top card's Belcher? Yes. Irencrag feet? Yes. Belcher? Yes. Sometimes you gotta fix your mistakes. Oh boy. That's called second chances in life. Second chances. Everyone deserves a second chance. Well, most people. Me, thankfully. Yeah, so totally forgot the clashing aspect of that. And then the Manamorphose aspect of that. But that's okay. That's okay. My first time executing the Collected Company part of that combo. 2-0. Won that game twice. Because we had to. But remember, folks, I do a video every Monday here on CoolStuffInc.com. If you're watching on YouTube, hop on over to CoolStuffInc.com proper and check out the article. I do a written article with every one of these videos. Written article on CoolStuffInc.com with the video on Monday, as well as my full written article every Friday. It's a full-length, feature-length article. And last Friday's article is about, I wrote it today, Modern, Death Shadow. Not Death Shadow, Scourge of the Skyclaves. Best card in Zendikar Rising for Modern. Not even close. A card is busted. Alongside Death Shadow, maybe even without Death Shadow. Check it out, CoolStuffInc.com. Read the article from Friday. Scourge of Skyclaves is the best Modern card in Zendikar Rising. Round 3, 2-0. Let's go. Losing die rolls, but that's okay. We'll live. We've got land, Spirit Guide, Chalice, Ritual. So we have a turn 1 Chalice here, which is pretty good. We like that. We definitely like that. On the draw, turn 1 Chalice not as good, but one of the things I've seen some of these lists do is they play a few of the off-color mythic pay 3 life lands, just to have more untapped sources. Wouldn't mind that, like 2 of those maybe. A lot of times we're looking for an untapped land. Uh-oh. Looking like a mirror, folks, which means our Chalice the Void is no good. Chalice on 2 sort of plays. It hurts us too, but now that we have Irencrag feet, I guess we don't have enough red mana for that. Yeah, I think we're just playing a land saying go. We could Chalice on 1 here, but Chalice on 1 does literally nothing in the mirror, so we'll play the Recovery. Give us the option to play the creature if we want to. Gotta draw a Belcher. I know it's around here somewhere. Always have a backup plan. Tap land? Go. Untap. Another Chalice the Void. Not good. Not good. I think we're just gonna play a Tangle. And the thing is, like, playing it as a creature's I guess it's very similar to playing as a land here. I guess it's fine. Alright. Hammer Pass. Pay 3 life. Play the Florahedron. Say go. Not plan A here, but these extraneous Chalice of the Voids ain't doing us no favors. Turntimber bolting. Probably bad for us. They're intending on casting something. Doing the math here, up to 7. Irencrag feat makes it really easy, you know? Just trying to draw Belcher. I suppose Recross the Paths would be the next best thing. Set up for a win next turn, but... Remember, folks, promo code Jim5, 5% off your order on CoolStuffInc.com. All right, and you get a free Jim Davis Goblin token with your order too. That's right, super cool token, totally free, 5% off your order. Promo code Jim5, 5% off your order. CoolStuffInc.com. Order Zendikar Rising. You can order your there we go. You can order your singles, you name it. All right, so you can see how different our lists are here. They are playing 4 of the blue land, so that's a way to have more untapped lands, they were saying. Looks like no Chalices, and looks like no Blood Moons. So they are just an all-in version of a deck. Unfortunately, it's going to be very good in the mirror because they're more focused on comboing, and Blood Moon and Chalice don't do anything against us. So we have these Chalices stuck in our hand. They just have more combo cards. Not ideal for us. Not ideal. Our top card is a Charbelcher. Top, please. I think that's the game, folks. They have main deck Veil of Summers also, so playing more to the combo. Well, now they're dead because they just are. We put Belcher on top. We are surely dead next turn because they just stacked their deck, but it doesn't matter. So a Desperate Ritual. This will fire up the old feet. Belcher. Turn 3 is the way to be. Turn 4, you're walking out the door. All right, so we need to bring in... well, first we're going to take out our Blood Moons and Chalices. They do nothing. Then, what do we want here? I mean, Wilt, if they want to just play the Belcher and not actually kill us. Leyline plays, and I guess the company. I mean, we need to bring in 8 cards because they have... These cards are terrible against them. Veil does nothing and Bolt does nothing. So it's really it. Even though Wilt might not be super useful, it's just better than a random card. We can cycle it. So, and occasionally, if they're in a spot where they can cast Belcher but can't win, we can kill that too. So it works. Works. Suppose if they have Leyline, it also can kill their Leyline too. So pretty good hand here. We've got 3 lands, Feet, Belcher, basically Spinner Twin, and then a Wilt and a Leyline. Works for me. Well, I keep 7. We're going to keep 7 also. Opponent does not have a Leyline. We do. These are broken. That's okay. Just want everyone to know that these sweet shades that I have, I know CGB has a very similar pair, but I had them first. My stepson got me these like 2 years ago. So saw them in the intro and you're like, hey, aren't those CGB's glasses? No, CGB's got my glasses. All right. So yeah, styling. All right, we're gonna Spikefield Hazard here. Just nothing really else going on. So Spikefield Cave. My bad. Ship a turn. It's nighttime. Can't wear sunglasses. We've got 2 red sources now. We just draw Ritual. There's dead pretty quickly. So Shatterskull bolting themselves to Manamorphose. Interesting. For red-green. They play the creature. We can hazard it, which is kind of funny. The Florahedron or whatever. Wonder what kind of spicy tech they have in their sideboard. Recross the Paths. Okay, so they're going to win next turn after recrossing. They do have 2 copies of Leyline of Sanctity. A Nature's Claim, 2 Nature's Claims. 3 Nature's Claims. 1 Empty the Warrens. 1 Bushwhacker. So a lot of similar ideas here. They're just playing Empty the Warrens Bushwhacker instead of Company and our cards. Our top card is Tangled Florahedron, so we don't want that. We should draw a Ritual. I guess we need more than a Ritual. Yeah, we need to have. Yeah, I don't think we can actually win. Honestly, we need to make an additional 2 mana next turn. I don't think that's possible. So we're probably going to die on turn 3 here because they've just stacked their entire deck. So we draw another Wilt. And I believe we are dead. Because they're just going to empty for... They're going to Reforge the Soul and then empty for 1 million. This will let them do it, but... I guess we'll leave up Wilt and Spikefield Hazard. We just leave the Hazard up, I guess. Kill 1 Goblin. Sure. We'll just play with stats as I go. In case the Goblins aren't enough to kill us. I'm sure they will be, but... pay 3 life? No. We're just going to say go. So, again, the Goblin's plan is the way to get around Leyline, which is fine. We have our own plan too. I imagine we're going to die here. I couldn't imagine them stacking their entire deck and not being able to kill us, so... Wait, they never Reforge the Soul. So they're going to belch us? They can't belch us. What are they doing? They're going to belch us and they're going to cross the paths again? They screwed up. they must have screwed up. Maybe the same thing that happened to me happened to them, where they had the order backwards and didn't realize that it's just the opposite how about every other effect on Magic Online is, because it's stupid like that. Again, I mentioned this earlier. I had to redo this video because I played a match, and typically on Magic Online, first card clicked, last card drawn. So you scry 2, click the card to put it back, click the card to put it back. So put it on top, put it on top. Recross the Paths Clash is the exact opposite. The first card you click is the top of your deck, and you work your way down. So it doesn't make any sense why it would be different than every other way on Magic Online, but imagine every single person who plays this card will screw it up the first time because it's just dumb. But all right, don't need a second one of those. You can bottom that. I mean, now, unless I can win the game this turn, which I obviously can't, we're just going to win. So, cool. All right, so looks like the interface, we got some karma there. We lost our game because of it, and now we played against someone who lost their game because of it, and we'll take it. So, hammer pass, pay 3. Oh, wait. We still haven't enough mana. I thought we were 1 turn behind. We're actually 1 turn behind if we drew a Ritual. So we're still dead, actually. So now I gotta hope I screwed it up again. In my mind, I made a mental note of the card we needed to draw, but we didn't actually draw it. So we're probably dead. Still. See if I got it right this time. And now I shocked for no reason, unfortunately, or bolted. But yeah, Reforge. No. What is going on? You shouldn't cast this card and not win immediately afterwards. Like, maybe they have the Reforge the Soul in their hand. Or now they just probably stacked all their Manamorphose. It's gonna be enough to kill me though? I'm gonna be real sad if I lost because I bolted I just put a bolt land in for no reason. I have no idea what they're doing. It's a storm count thing. Man. Embarrassment over here on all sides. Just an embarrassment on all sides. Suspense is killing me, opponent. It's really killing me. This game has been an absolute roller coaster. Ups and downs, topsy-turvsies. I screwed up too because I should have put the Hazard tapped. Because now we have to draw a land or a ritual. Alright, they have Irencrag feet, sure. Okay, but now they can't cast the Bushwhacker because they put Irencrag feet. Alright, so we're just going to cycle our Wilt and try and draw a ritual or an untapped land because we screwed up by the Hazard. Or didn't by the Hazard. Man, what a really embarrassing game of Magic. On all fronts from all sides. Please just draw an untapped land or a ritual. Please. No, it's Thassa's Oracle. It's not even close. Oh my god. Really? The sweat? Gotta give me a sweat here. Red. Oh my god. This is so embarrassing. Alright. We'll cycle this. I have to imagine they have the Bushwhacker in their hand. Like, I just want this game to be over. We'll win game 3. It's fine. All right. Might be our opponent's first games of the deck. Obviously, it's ours too, so can't really make fun of them too much. All right, that's fine. I mean, pretty embarrassing. I mean, we should have lost like 2 turns prior. We shouldn't have been playing that game, so it's fine. It's not a big deal. All right, going first. And our hand is land. Reforge the Soul, Irencrag feet, ritual. Not a great hand. Not a great hand. We can play a Florahedron, which isn't the worst. Kind of like ritual our way into Reforge the Soul, but that's like not even that good. And having this in our hand is worse than having it in our deck. We're gonna mulligan here. It's just like not a particularly great hand. There's no payoff. No Recross the Paths or Belcher. It's gonna be a goldfish kind of game anyway. We're gonna mulligan. All right, so this is better. We have land, Recross, Manamorphose, Ritual, Oracle. We're gonna keep this. Shift the Oracle. Want that one in our deck. Opponent has kept 7. Tough. All right, so we're going to play our Spikefield Hazard, or Cave, I mean. We can turn 2 Recross the Paths and probably win the game on turn 3. So, probably do that. We would just look for Reforge the Soul, and then Rituals, and then so on and so forth. So, I think we're going to do that. Yeah, so we're going to Turntimber, Bolt us, Manamorphose, make No, it doesn't work. I'm sorry. Ritual, then Manamorphose for green, then play Recross the Paths, stack our deck, and win the game. If we can accomplish that, we'll see if this roller coaster has any breaks or not. All right, so Ritual, Manamorphose. Just don't draw Reforge the Soul here, basically. Or collect the company. It doesn't matter. We're not doing the company part of the combo. So we're gonna Recross the Paths. We're gonna Belcher, so this doesn't actually matter. All right, and then we're going to set it up so we are drawing Reforge the Soul. And then we're going to draw just our rituals. So we're going to draw Reforge. Then we'll draw 7 cards. We want to draw a Belcher. Spirit Guide. Spirit Guide. Spirit Guide. Spirit Guide. Irencrag Feet. So that's 4, 5, 6. I don't think the 7th card matters. I guess a ritual? Sure. And then from that point on, it doesn't really matter. I guess we have 2 lands. We're going to play a land. I mean, the company's going away anyway. It just doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's do another Irencrag and then another Belcher. Irencrag and Belcher, and then just whatever, I guess. We've seen their whole deck, so if I click any order right now, I would imagine it would do the remaining cards in any order, but it'll probably just do all the cards to screw us up. So we're going to sit here and just take a second to manually put all these cards back on top of our deck, or bottom of our deck, 'cause it's backwards. Again, remind everyone, follow CoolStuffInc.com on YouTube. Follow me too, Jim Davis MTG. Watch my Twitch, Jim Davis MTG, on YouTube, Jim Davis MTG. My YouTube's been popping off lately. Like to see that. All the set reviews are doing great, and everything else. So I screwed up again. I didn't put the top. This card should not be the top card. I should be putting a bad card on top to hide it. Whatever. It's just too many things to do at once. I can't keep track. So put it on top. I doubt they can do much anyway. Like, it's not like they're playing, counter spells or anything. So they revealed a Pyretic Ritual, and they put it on top. So they could turn to us here, just to, let reality be real for everyone. We could die on turn 2 here. Oh, God. Oh, God, they're going to kill us in turn 2. Oh, God, please don't. Oh, my God. Okay. You win. Turn 3 on the play. It's not fast enough. Just not fast enough. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so we lost that one, unfortunately. We're gonna play first here, and we keep drawing our Reforge the Soul in our opening hand. I don't know why we keep doing that. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan this hand. Recross is bad without Reforge the Soul anyway. We have no green, and we have a lot of rituals, nothing to do. We could ritual into a Reforge the Soul, but it wouldn't be until turn 3. Like if we had an untap land, we can go turn 2, ritual, feat, soul, and just redraw a new 7-card hand. That would be like interesting, but this doesn't seem worth anything at all. So shut mulligan. This is better. This is definitely better. Opponent keeps 7. We're gonna keep and shift the Reforge the Soul, and we're gonna get going here. Valakut Stoneforge go. We have the Recross the Paths on turn 2 again to set up for a turn 3 kill. So let's do that. We have a Thoughtseize Bully here. I have a Thoughtseize Bully here. No, Stomping Ground. Okay. Like to see that. Seal of Fire. Love to see that. Chalice of the Void. Oh, not an untapped land. Especially it's not a turn 3 kill. That's okay. That's what I'm saying about those untapped lands. We got to play some of those off-color untapped lands, I think. Verdant Catacombs, Stomping Grounds, Seal of Fire, Overgrown Tomb. No Lurrus, though. Interesting. A 1/2 Tarmogoyf. Sure. I mean, the good news here is that we're just setting up for the top card of our deck winning the game, and they can't even Thoughtseize that. So, we're gonna Ritual. We're gonna Manamorphose. We're just gonna not draw Reforge the Soul. Okay. And then we're gonna Recross the Paths. Same thing. We're going to do Reforge the Soul. Where is it? Reforge the Soul on top. And then Spirit Guide. Spirit Guide. Spirit Guide. Spirit Guide. Belcher. Irencrag feet. It's 4, 5, 6. And I guess a bonus Ritual, I guess, is the best thing to do. And then I guess we'll put another feet and another Belcher and another feet. Oh, I didn't put the bad card on top again. You're just so interested in like doing what you got to do, you know? And put a Belcher, and then it just doesn't really matter, whatever. I would love to, for science, the any order button, but I can't risk just losing a game, you know, for no reason. So, oh, Magic Online, never change, and you won't. It's been 20 years, never change, never change, never change. Like 10% of his videos and me clicking cards for Recross the Paths. All right, so unfortunately we're dumb. We got to reveal it, but put it on top. The Recross actually goes back to our hand, so one less sorcery in the bin, kind of cute. And they had a Swamp on top. Should have went to the bottom. It did, and we win next turn. Can't Thoughtseize top of the deck. No, you can't. They're going to end step Seal of Fire me. Folks, don't do free things in your opponent's end step. I doubt that they're going to do anything else with it, but just bad habits, you know? Assassin. Oh my god. That is the rudest thing I've ever seen. All right, well, now we're totally screwed because they just shuffled our deck and killed our land. So we're going to shuffle because we can't draw Reforge the Soul anymore. And we're just going to have to be back to square one. Really, really, really rude. Don't usually have more than like one or two of those maybe. So unfortunate, to say the least, but sure. It's pretty sick. They've drawn 0 discard spells, but they've drawn a way to shuffle my deck. It's kind of annoying, you know. Usually you can't Thoughtseize top of the deck. This time you can, I guess. This time you can. Or at 15, we draw a Spirit Guide. The problem here is if we try to Manamorphose into an untapped land and set up for Recross again, we have to hit exactly an untapped land. Only have 8 of those. I think we're going to say go here. Just a backbreaking Assassin's Trophy. Are you kidding me? They're playing Ghost Quarter too? Well, now we just can't win. I mean, they have an actual wasteland now too. So, all right. Unexpected. What is this deck? Seal of Fire, Ghost Quarter, Assassin's Trophy? I mean, it looked like it was just Jund, but this might be something weird. We don't really know what's going on here. But Ghost Quarter is just wasteland against us. We got no lands in our deck, let alone basics. So, but they're gonna let us go to our turn. It's kind of cool, I guess. Red, black. They're floating 2, and they're Ghost Quartering us. Okay. Sacrifice the Peterland. Okay. Sure. All right. I mean, we can't do anything. Red 6. I mean, Red 6 Ghost Quarter is pretty good against us. I'm pretty sure we cannot beat that. And emissions. This is so weird because like they're playing all the Lurrus cards, but they're not playing Lurrus as their companion. Another Recross the Paths. I mean, I think we're just dead. If we had drawn like Irencrag Feat and then next turn drawn a Spirit Guide into Ritual, into Mana or whatever, maybe we could have pulled something off. We still have Manamorphose, I guess we're just gonna say go. And maybe we could spike an Irencrag Feat and a Spirit Guide, I guess, or a land. I don't know. I feel pretty dead. Ghost Quarter. Buy back Verdant Catacombs. Sure. Attack for 5. Were there no sorceries in the graveyard? Oh, wow. So we actually made their life bigger by playing by discarding the Recross the Paths. If we draw a shock land here, that's going to cost us the game. I guess I couldn't discard anything. I could discard the Chalice to Void because there's already an artifact. All right, if we draw an untapped Bolt land here, I threw it. We drew Irencrag Feat. Yeah, so it didn't matter, but oopsie. All right, tough game there. That Assassin's Trophy kind of ruined my my month there, I'm not going to lie. All right, so we're going to bring in some cards. Bring in some Leylines. We're going to want like some number of Veil of Summers. We're on the play, so we can Veil of Summer or discard spell. I would say we're not going to want the Chalices, but we're going to want the Blood Moons. And then I think I'm fine cutting like one land. And we'll have 2 Veils and 3 Leylines. It works. Veil stops Assassin's Trophy, although I doubt they have more than like one, but Ghost Quarter remains a major problem, but it's not really a ton we can do about it, so going first. Land. We drew Reforge the Soul again, which kind of sucks, because it makes our Recross the Paths worse. I guess we have the recovery too. I guess I'm going to keep this. Probably not an ideal hand, but we can't always just ritual up and cast Reforge the Soul. And discard spell again. Another recovery. Problem is that we Reforge the Soul and they just say go. They have the first shot that thought sees us. But just say go. I'm really in a rush to do anything. Stamping Ground. Cleansing. What is this? This is like the Ghost Quarter theme deck? Alright. I mean, that's like Cantrip Stone Rain. Sure. Manamorphose. I don't think anything's changed since last turn, so just play it and say go. Some of these decks are playing one mountain in a sideboard for this exact scenario when you play against the Ghost Quarter theme deck. Definitely a super cool card, though. And a discard spell. Sure. I mean, our best 2 cards I can't take, so. Real tank here. Taking the Simian Spirit Guide. Monkey too strong. You just leave me alone. Why are you so rude? Alright. I don't know. What is this deck? Alright, so they have 6 cards in hand. We're 1 mana off. Yeah, we're just gonna play this, I guess, and say go. I mean, they keep killing our lands, but with them having 6 cards in hand, I'm ready to just like play a bunch of rituals and cast Reforge the Soul. We'll see what they do, obviously, but Or not. Took our Manamorphose. It's kind of a weird choice, but sure. All right, untap. Draw Belcher. They have Assassin's Trophy. I'm just going to concede. All right, I don't know. I don't think I want to play anymore. We've been 2 mana Stone Rain 3 times already. Spirit Guide. All right, we can Reforge the Soul, I guess. All right, paying 3 life. To win this game would be glorious. Ritual. Spirit Guide. Irencrag Feet. Reforge the Soul. Can't play any more spells, but brand new 7, and it's literally all lands. I guess Valakut Awakening is good in that case, so sure. They discarded a Lurrus, Dark Confidant, Tars. They're just playing Lurrus in their main deck. They're not companioning it. What if they played that? They haven't played a single card that you can't Lurrus. I don't know. Maybe they have Liliana? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing over there. So land. They get the thoughts, they discard spells, which is our hand's literally garbage, so it's fine. We'll eventually get to set up a end step Valakut Awakening and just try and... Oh, never mind. Let's take both of them. Sure. We're going to try and wheel ourselves into a good hand, but now we can just like get it back, I guess, with the recovery. Vicious Bobble. Targeting me. Tarmogoyf. 5/6. So 4 turn clock, which gives us a pretty good amount of time, honestly. Draw Irencrag Feet. It's not bad. It's not bad. Opens up some avenues. Just draw Belcher and kill them. As far as them drawing a whole new hand goes, it wasn't that bad. Liliana's also fine. They have Lurrus, sure. I mean, recurring Bobble or Dark Confidant or Tarmogoyf isn't that bad, so... So we got a 12. We're still on a 2-turn clock. Which should hopefully be enough time to really get this thing going. Oh my god. You need to leave me alone. You need to leave me alone. Stop bothering me. Just draw Belcher, please. We draw Belcher and kill them. Nah, it's not, we're not even there yet. Ugh. If we did have 1 mountain in our deck, this game would be kind of different. Alright, I mean, just draw Belcher, I guess we win. Play Sanctuary, so there you go. Yes, Mrs. Bobble, got it. Do your thing. Looking at me. Attacking me down. Going to 4. Better than 5. Better than 5. No bolt range here. So imagine they're going to draw a card off Repeater Land. Nope. Kolaghan's Command. I discard. I take 2. They have 2 Kolaghan's Commands? Looks like it. Alright, well that was a pretty silly match of Magic. Where they literally just ghost quartered us 100 times in a row. Not very fun. Not very fun. That's okay. We're also playing Belcher. We can't complain too much, I guess, right? So 2 and 2. We've lost the mirror. We got turn 2 in the play. On the draw, I mean. And now he lost to the Million Assassins Trophy Ghost Quarter Jund deck, which is a pretty odd looking Jund list, but it's fine. We'll just belt someone in the last match, you know? Alright, land. Reforge the Soul is literally in every opening hand. This hand's terrible anyway, so we're going to mulligan. Just all lands. So all lands in our no land deck. And then our next hand is Turntimber, Hazard, Awakening, Belcher, Manamorphose. This is a pretty easy keep. Not a great hand, but ship the extra Blood Moon. And just Blood Moon on 3 and just hope they can't cast spells. Never said we weren't ruse. Oh my god. Nice Blood Moon idiot. Idiot. What a time for a Scrybug. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. All right, so put those over here. Never cashed in those. Just try an Irencrag feat, win the game, you know? Oh my gosh. Yeah, bring it, Soul Scar Mage. Do your worst. Do your worst. Blood Moons, idiot. Okay, that's not how I thought that turn would go. Sure. Desperate Ritual. That's a place we can go. I'm just gonna burn the Manamorphose right now and just try and spike a Ritual, I guess, or a Irencrag feat and win the game. That last match, I'm not gonna say we deserve it, but we kind of deserve it, you know? Just kind of a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Maybe. Whew. That's better. Now we're back on track. Now we're back on track, you know? Yeah, any order's good with me. All right, much better. Much better, much better. All right, so we're assuming they're mono red. I don't know, but we're assuming. I'm gonna bring our bolts. Gonna cut our blood moons, obviously. Kind of doubt they have a way to interact with Charbelcher, so we don't think we need our company package. Maybe we just bring in like a Wilt, which is just better than Blood Moon. Seems fine. I don't see a reason to get fancy here, and our chalices are gonna be awesome. So this works for me. Works for me. Bajillion Assassin's trophies. God. Get off my plane. Alright, Spirit Guide, Land, Bolt, Ritual, Belcher, Recross the Paths. I mean, any green source we can stack our deck. We have a Bolt for a creature. I kind of think we keep this. On the draw. Just by land. You bolt their creature the following turn. We're drawing hot to like a turn 2 kill with a what's it called? Oh, they're saying Steam Vents. I see. Changes things a little bit, but sure. Alrighty then. If this line came in on tap, that's turn 1 kill, folks, but it does not. Play the cave, we'd have 3. Yeah, a little short here. A little short. Hopefully let's play a Sprite Dragon and die. That would work for me. This deck's a roller coaster, folks. Definitely hit a valley in that last match, but now we're going right back up. Going right back up. Gravity's doing its thing. Lightning Bolt. Bring it. Oh, thank God they're not going to spell pierce. Light up a stage. Sure. And they exile a Smash and a Swiftspear, and they are dead. So gotta ride the swings. Gotta ride the swings, folks. Turn 2 kill. Look at this. We even have extra mana to spare. Don't force a negation me. You can daze me if you want. I don't mind being dazed. All right, so there's the big finish. Just a turn 3 kill and a turn 2 kill. We like that. We like that. And that's the ride, folks. That's the ride. Hop online and play again. This is definitely a pretty wild deck. This definitely fills the same sort of metagame slot as something like Neoform. You know, just a Belcher deck, like what Belcher is in Legacy. Definitely think it's better than Neoform. Being able to play Chalice and Blood Moon is pretty good. Veil of Summer is pretty good. Being able to just play lands and play cards that actually do things is the thing, you know, and being able to just play a Belcher on 4 and activate it on 5 if things aren't going right is also a thing. So feels like the best Chalice Blood Moon deck in the format pretty easily. And just a wild ride. You know, some games you don't draw Belcher and you lose, but some games you kill them on turn 1. So pretty wild. If this is your kind of Magic, definitely give this deck a spin. I think that I would play a couple of off-color Mythic Bolt lands for sure. The idea of playing 1 mountain in a sideboard after that league is a little appealing to me. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, deck seems super sweet. So definitely give it a look and belch some fools. Where we're going, we don't need land. I already did that joke. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm Jim Davis for CoolStuffInc.com. Check out CoolStuffInc.com for the companion article to this video. Also use promo code Jim5, 5% off your order on CoolStuffInc.com. And check out Cool Stuff every weekday for free content. No paywall, free content every weekday, including me. Written article Monday, written article Friday, video article Monday. Thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. I'm Jim Davis for CoolStuffInc.com.